Hi, health coaches that thrive. It is Brianna Wilkerson here from Made Well Coaching Practice, designed to empower others to be healthy and thrive in all areas of their lives. And so, as many of you know, I am a health coach. I went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, graduated last year, and I've had my coaching practice kind of halfway through since we were allowed to start seeing clients. And it started as a holistic health coaching practice, but now has ventured into business coaching and purpose coaching, because what really just happened is that clients also really were trying to advance in those areas as well. And because I just love business, I have my MBA and have all that, and I just have finally found a business that I can do, because I studied that growing up, and I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, I don't want to do something that just makes a bunch of money and doesn't impact people's lives. But then I finally found what it was, and it was holistic health coaching, which included helping people in their purpose and their business. And so that's who I am. And so I'm going to talk to you today in day 6 of the Build Your Healthy Tribe Challenge. Really glad to have you, and really hope that the last 5 days has been really helpful for you. And so I love challenges. I love doing them. I love being a part of them. So this is a challenge, right? And really, challenges are best when it's kind of short, especially if you're going to try to build a list. That way, you can get some action done right away. So most people recommend 5 to 7 days. And so I did 7 days just because there were a couple things extra that I wanted to talk about with you guys. And so we're doing challenges today. And why I love challenges, because yes, they build your email list, but you get to really interact with the people that are in the challenge. You get to really give a lot of good value, have them get to know you, and you get to know them. And you can offer, some free sessions. We were talking about giveaways. And you can also offer a special offer at the end. And so there's just a lot of great things about challenges. They really build reputation. They really help people to get to know you. And so a lot of the ways I've been introduced to a lot of different people in different fields, other business coaches, mindset coaches, and bloggers, is just through challenges, because it's just for a set short period of time we're journeying together to really accomplish whatever the challenge is about, right? And I just love them. I think and you try to, give people bite-sized things, and it's just beautiful. And so this has been a challenge, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it, and just even looking at how I've done it, as from a business coaching point of view, to apply it to your health coaching practice, or, if you're an entrepreneur, to your own services. And so I actually did my first challenge as a health coach, called the 7-Day Healthy Habits Challenge from Kathleen Legris, and I will give you guys that link in the PDF. Really great challenge. It's a done-for-you challenge, meaning all the content's there, all the pictures are there. You really just need to go ahead and run it. Now, the beauty about that is, that was my second challenge. My first challenge was I did a Whole30 challenge, which was 30 days. Now, that was intense. That should have been a program, because I wrote an email each day to those people for 30 days, giving them some awesome content, awesome recipes, and so forth. And guess what? I'm going to repurpose that somehow once, in February, March, when I have a little more time. But that's when I first did my first Facebook group, actually. And there's like 20 people, but it was so fun because people just got to interact. And I kind of let the Facebook group even go dormant till I did the 7-Day Healthy Habits Challenge, and that's when I revamped it and hosted the challenge in a group. So if it's an online challenge, which I do think you should do, unless you are going to somehow, it depends. So from an online challenge point of view, it needs to be 5 to 7 days, and I think it's best hosted in a group, but you can just do it through email. I do it through both. So I'm hosting this challenge here in this group, and then I'm emailing people. But you can, if you're going to do like an in-person live challenge, you could do like a 4-week challenge sort of thing where you meet together once a week, because actually meeting is going to take a little more time, and not everyone's going to meet every day, right? And so you just have to think about which one you recommend, but I'm talking about online challenges right now, that you host either through email or through groups or both. And so then my second one was the 7-Day Healthy Habits, and it was just great because what I really started to see is that people entered in through kind of like the sales funnel we've talked about a little bit. They enter in through that, get to know you, and then at the end you do an offer for a next smaller level program that you have. And some people will choose to do it because you offer it at a discounted rate. And then after that, they go through the program, and then, hey, maybe they're like, actually, I want to have more one-on-one support, so then they do one-on-one. So it's a beautiful little sales funnel, right? But either way, challenges are a great way to build your list. So ultimately, our goal of building our list and building our tribe is to get more clients. And not to say we're money hungry or client hungry, but we want to help more people and do a business that is sustainable. So you don't just build your list for the sake of having a list. Like my list has increased by having Build Your Healthy Tribe challenge. My list has increased by my other groups having different challenges or a series that I'm doing right now. But what's going to happen after that is that I'm going to have to maintain that, right? And have to continue to build relationship with them. And so, because at the end of the day, I don't care if I have 1,000 people on my list or 30. If the 30 is going to be more engaged and potentially turn into clients than 1,000, then you want the 30. All right? So again, if you are in the online world, you're going to see a lot of people with entrepreneurs, and especially that just make a lot of money in a certain amount of months, have these huge lists, huge groups, and that's fine and that's great, and they've worked hard for that. But that may not be you. And so you have to really define your level of success and know that if 2 clients is what you want per month, that is successful if you get that, right? So don't even go there. That's a whole other thing. So let's talk a little bit about what challenges, what things you can do to get going, and this will all be in the PDF. So the first thing is, what do you want the challenge to be about? Again, think about the needs of your ideal client. Think about their niche. Like, what guided thing can you do which is giving value and giving a taste of your services to them so that you can have that challenge with. Now, what is the time frame of your challenge? Do you want it to be 5, 7 days? Maybe you want it to be 21. Whatever it is, figure out that time frame. I do recommend shorter time frames for free challenges. Now, if it's a paid challenge, you can do it a little longer because they're more committed if they're paying, right? And how do you want to deliver it? Do you want to do it through emails? Do you want to do it through videos, live streams, PDFs, in your group alone, sort of? And I've actually kind of tried to do all of those in here, right? So I've done a video that goes along with the email, that goes along with the PDF. Then I have a post in the group, and then I try to do a live. And that's just kind of, I've done all of those just to show you that these are the different ways you can do them. You don't have to do them all. You could just do a video and email it to them. You don't have to do any writings and so forth. So just really figure out what is the best way that you communicate right now and maximize that strength instead of trying to do something that you're not necessarily comfortable doing it. Yeah, right? Then you want to consider, how would you market the challenge? So are you going to have workshops where you're telling people, hey, I'm going to do this challenge. Do you want to sign up for it? And I'll add you to your email. Are you going to send it to your current email list and say, hey, share this link with your friends? Or are you going to share the challenge in other Facebook groups, right? So be thinking about the different ways, especially if you're doing an online challenge, how you're going to market it. Then be thinking about what giveaways you want to offer. Now, we talked about giveaways yesterday. Do you want to offer a free session for the most engaged person? Kind of what I'm doing here. So I really did this challenge to try to model to you what challenges are about, and just figure out what giveaways you want to give, and make sure that it's not like, oh, just because you enter you get the giveaway, that you're doing something, the person is doing something to earn that giveaway. And then you want to create an offer at the end. So this offer can be a special time-based offer saying, within a week, if you book a discovery call with me and you decide you want to do this particular service, you can have this discounted price or so forth, whatever you really want to do, because that is going to give people an incentive to start working with you. Now, say if after the challenge you have a 30-day program coming up, hey, by all means market that, and so you do want to go along with that sales funnel. And I hope to soon really kind of get into sales funnel with you guys a little more, but a lot of the things we talked about this week are part of those sales funnels. Okay. All right, so that is all for day 6 challenges. I love them. They are a lot of work to put together. I'm not going to lie to you, but they're worth it in the end. And you can actually always repurpose that challenge, right? So you can do it again live, or you can do it as an opt-in or a freebie, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do with this challenge, and it's so good, and it really gives people an opportunity to get to know you and what you're about and your services and the value you offer, because you do have value, all right? And you do offer value. And so that's it. And tomorrow's our last day. So sad. I can't wait to talk about it, though, and just even share more about one of my favorite ways to build my list. and to meet potential clients and to engage current clients. And I use it in every aspect of my business, whether it's all the types of coaching. I've mainly done it in health coaching and essential oils, but I'm going to venture into it a little bit more in the other areas. But that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Be engaged in the group. And if you haven't joined the group yet, definitely do that. And just let me know, and have a great one, and see you tomorrow for our last day.